everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with Check This Out, the show where we take a look at troll decks, rogue decks, meta decks, casual decks, whatever sort of decks we want to take a look at, and we have ourselves a good old fun time. Today, everybody, is the 1st of June. Happy June to everybody. And we're starting out June with something a little different. We're just taking a look at some ninjas today, the shadowy warriors who like to wear orange. And we're just going to have ourselves a good time with our ninja deck, going first, setting a board up, and getting ready for some nice clean damage. A little bit of control in here, a little bit of interrupt. No floodgates other than the one little cheeky tech card we got here, but for the most part, it's a very straightforward ninja deck. I'm going to go out into EDOPro, show it off, show you how it works, have ourselves a good old time. So, real quick, we're going to go over the list of cards, and then we'll get into the duels. But first, a shout out to all you guys at home for 595 subs on the channel. We are so close to the 600 goal, I can taste it. So, make sure if you enjoy this video, to consider hitting that like button. Maybe even subscribe. Help the channel get up to that next milestone. I would be immeasurably grateful. So, real quick, let's go over the deck list and then get right into them duels. So for our main deck today, we have one copy of the Yellow Dragon Ninja, 2 copies of Twilight Ninja Getsuga the Shogun, 1 copy of White Dragon Ninja, 2 Twilight Ninjas Jougen, 1 Artifact Scythe, 1 copy of Earth Armor Ninja, 3 copies of Yellow Ninja, 3 copies of Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, 1 Flame Armor Ninja, 1 Goe the Gallant Ninja, 3 copies of Twilight Ninja Shingetsu, 1 copy of Masked Ninja Ebisu, 2 copies of the upstart Golden Ninja, and 1 copy of Twilight Ninja Kagen. We have 2 Armor Ninjutsu Arts of the Alchemy, a reinforcement of Army with Terraforming, 2 copies of Ninja Art Notebook, 1 Fuma Shuriken for flavor, 1 Hidden Village of the Ninjutsu Arts, 2 copies of Artifact Scythe with an Armor Ninjutsu Art of the Rusty Mist, 2 copies of Crackdown with a Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Clones, and 3 Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. As for the extra deck, we got ourselves some things. We have 2 copies of Ninja Grandmaster Saizo, 1 Blackluster Soldier, the Soldier of Chaos, 1 Borolo to fit with the control sort of theme we got. We got Gaga and Cowboy, just in case. We have 1 Heartland Draco, which can be good when we get some battle lock going. We got Baguska as our plan B. We have Tornado Dragon for spell trap removal. 2 Blade Armor Ninjas for beatdown. 1 Utopia because Utopia the Lightning. 1 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja as the biggest of ninjas. We got 1 copy of number 74 Master of Blades because he looks like a ninja. And Red Eyes Flame Metal Dragon in that not often happening, but every once in a while we get ourselves 2 level 7s and we want to do some burn damage. As for the side deck, lots you can do here. If you want a Kaiju, go right ahead. Good old Gamma Seal never hurt nobody. Unless it hurts your opponent, of course. You have Dark Simorg if you happen to be running the other ninjutsu summoning card. And you want to run something like, anti-spell phrase to have an actual bit of lockdown to this deck. If you wanted to, replace all these super transformations with the OG transformation and go for some Morg, that's an option too. I also have another Armor Ninjutsu Art if you want more draw power. Call of the Grave, not as important. We do some searching and a little bit of drawing, but, 1 Call by Grave isn't really going to save you too much. If you want more, Boom a Shuriken for some battle boost as well as some burn damage when your opponent doesn't expect it, go right ahead. You got things like Imperm. Heavy Storm Duster is good because we can skip a battle phase or just play this on my opponent's turn, whichever have you may, just to blow up some of the back row. You have the Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing to banish cards of your opponents. You've got another Crackdown. If you want to talk about 1 Super Tran for a 3rd Crackdown, that also works out fine. We have Mirage Transformation that can steal opponent's monster from the grave by tributing a ninja of yours choosing. You have Ninjutsu Art of Freezing, which can, banish a card to negate battle, which is cool and all, but, if you get enough Shingetsus, not as necessary. And lastly, the Ninjutsu Art of Decoy, which is the funny card for the artwork. So, that's the deck, everybody. Let's go ahead now into EDOPro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We want to go first to go second today. We're playing one of those decks where we like to go first to go second. There are many such decks. There are many kinds of decks. You got your going first to go first decks, going second to go second, going first to go second, and going second to go first decks. You don't have many of that last one, but regardless, we got our yellow ninja. When he's summoned, I can summon a lower level ninja from hand. And hey, we have Hanzo. Very important searcher. When he's normal summoned, get ninjutsu art. If he's special summoned, get a ninja. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a ninja. In this situation, we're going to go ahead and get Jougen. Because Jougen here is a very, he's a pendulum scale. Ninjas don't really care about penduluming as much. But Jougen's nice, because I can summon him by revealing ninjutsu art card in my hand. And I do have the notebook, but I don't have a ninja in the hand, so it's not going to be very useful to me right now. But it'll be useful later. So what we're going to go ahead and do is summon this guy. We're going to summon Master Saizo. He is our Link monster. And once per turn, I can just put a spell trap into the zone. And considering everything, we're going to go ahead and get Rust Mist. He gets to know what it is. But basically, Rust Mist, anything my opponent special summons, its attack will be halved. And by putting Fuma Shuriken on Jougen, which will give him a 700-point boost, he's going to have to blow up my back row to do anything about this, because he can't attack Saizo, so long as Saizo points to a ninja, because that's what ninjas do. They're teamwork. They're shadowy ancients. There ain't no Naruto, the giant Rasengan blow up a mountain. None of that nonsense happens. That's not how ninjas work. It's all about teamwork and espionage and silent farts. That's why we're called Silent Booty Smoke today. Yeah, I wanted to have a name that was evocative of ninjas without it being ninjas so much. I didn't want to, spell it out. Does that stop my scythe? No, it does not. Haha. None of your nonsense, sir. My monster has stopped your summons. Yes, this was all part of the plan. You see, I wanted my opponent to blow up my back row, and that's what he did. That was the plan. You see, I didn't have no negates, no floodgates, no nothing. Because I figured, people are ready for that sort of stuff nowadays. They are ready for the floodgates, the back rows. They have all the back row destruction in the world, but we were able to stop that. So, now the question is, what does this do? Tribute this card, something Swordsoul or Fallen of Albaz. I mean, he gets a Swordsoul of Taya, but he can't special summon from the extra deck, so it's not like he can do anything with these Swordsoul monsters. I mean, yeah, he can summon tokens. That's all he can do. He can't beat over Saizo, he can't beat over Jougen, he can't beat over Scythe. So, he's pretty much just setting up for next turn, I believe. So, I will give the guy credit for, not just immediately quitting to the face of Scythe. I don't like it when people do that. It's not fun. But we'll be pretty set. I mean, next turn, Saizo will get his effects back. I'll be able to set more stuff up. And all will be good. All will be good. So, says he has a non-effect. He can add a Tenyi. So we'll get Ashuna. Ditch Vashuda. So he does get to bounce a thing. What he'll bounce is a good question. Summon a Tenyi from the deck in that special summon. Okay. He's really setting up for next turn. Has to be said, he is very much setting up for next turn. Getting another Vashuda on the board. Okay, so who gets the bounce? I imagine it won't be Scythe. He'll probably bounce Saizo if anything else, because that just seems like the most logical thing. Yep, he'll hit Saizo. Sadness. Because I need another ninja to summon out Saizo. So, bit of a tricky situation here. If I can draw a ninja, though, I should be okay. I should be okay, I think. I just need a ninja. That's a ninja, alright. So let's go for our ninjutsu art notebook. And we'll activate its effect, ditching a ninja to adding ninja card. And in this situation, what do I want? I could get the Super Tran. Steal one of his monsters, but the fact that he can just Vashuda anything big I make, that's a bit tricky. I kind of want to go for the alchemy book, to be honest. Just get some more draw power. I destroy all my ninjutsu spells, draw more cards. Hey, it's Hanzo, I get the ninjutsu spell anyway. Haha. See? It's all about planning and technique. I don't need no chakras. I don't need no Sharingans. I've seen Naruto. I'm just joking about mispronouncing and drawing out fangs. Ooh, I could make the Soldier of Chaos. That is a very tempting thing. I will have to think about that. Because if I make the Soldier of Chaos, I can't use my traps. But I can use other stuff. I'll think about it. I honestly think it'll be okay. Because he'll have Vishuda, and that's certainly an annoying thing. But, he can just make... Here's the thing, he could just make a big Tenyi and beat over me, so I don't want to risk that. So we're gonna, end our turn, we'll see what happens. I imagine he's gonna start trying some Tenyi stuff. He'll make, like, the monk. Yep. I can read this guy like a book. I've seen Swordsoul Tenyis. I know how they work. Alright, so then Ashuna comes to the bird. There he is. And let me think about this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get rid of our Hanzo. And this is Shuna. And I get to summon a dude from my deck. Let's see, who do I want? Ninja. Well, he doesn't have any spell traps. But this guy's bigger. Bigger is better. I shall summon Yellow Dragon Ninja, and he can bounce my Super Tran. That actually helps me, because now I can use it again. Yeah, I'll lose the Yellow Dragon Ninja, but, like, whatever. Not a big deal. He will get to do more things, though. He will get to do more things. He will be able to make his big Tenyi. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He'll get Swordsoul back. Make a Synchro. I mean, I can deal with the Synchro. Should be able to deal with the Synchro. Shouldn't be attached, unless he's got, like, one that can negate stuff, which I don't think he does. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what all the big Synchro... I know one's a Searcher, and one is, like, a Draco Berserker. That's a thing. Let's see. Send a Swordsoul or a Worm from deck to the grave. Okay. More grave setup to you. Cool. Yeah, the only thing that's really annoying right now is the Vishuda. The Vishuda is a problem. Just because he can keep bouncing my stuff, but then he has to have a normal monster to do that. So it's not like he can just do it whenever he pleases. I'm more worried about the Shaman, to be honest. I kind of need something to beat over the Shaman. Goe is cool and all. He's mostly an anti-Exodia tech. You know, my opponent had like a giant hand, I could ditch cards from his hand, and Ebisu lets him attack directly, and he did not attack me. Which is a little odd, but whatever. Oh, hey, Ebisu, we were just talking about you. Cool. That works just fine. And that's basically what Ebisu does. He's my spell trap bouncer. I can bounce spell traps for every ninja I've got. And then Goe can attack directly. But that's a synergy there. I know there's a story behind these two being together. They're like, they're thieves. They're thieving ninjas. They are partners in crime. But that's about all I remember. So we'll wait a minute. We'll wait a minute. I mean, what's the worst he can do? He's gonna go battle phase, attack with Draco Berserker. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm doing this again. Because so long as it ain't the wrong levels, I can summon another monster. So, there's a win against Swordsoul Tenyi. He tried to stop me. And he had some nice stuff to stop me. The Lightning Storm with a Dark Ruler normally will just, end you right there. But we can play through that because we are the ninja power. And we can do these things. So, there's a good first duel. You get kind of an idea of what we're trying to do. Go first, set up a board, and then attack our opponent on the next turn. Disrupt them just enough to keep them from setting up any sort of situation that would hurt us. So, let's go ahead and do duel number 2. And show off some more ninja things. There's a lot more ninja things we can do. So, let's show off some of them. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Don't get to pick this time, but, we have going second options. These are none of them, but I do have going second options. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully my opponent will be distracted, though. He gets to go first. And he does have the Phantom Knights. Phantom Knights is a bit of an annoying archetype. What is this one? Oh, he's just putting himself in defense mode. Cool, cool. Okay, so he's playing Phantom Knights, and I bet you, at least my Dory hat, that one of those is Fogblade. This is Phantom Knights. I would not be surprised. So this opening hand is not bad. I do have two Shingetsus, which is a battle stopper. If you have two of them, your opponent can't attack you. Yeah. And they can't target with effects except for Shingetsu, which is pretty nice. But for right now, we're going to play our notebook. Our masterful book, you know, good old golden upstart ninja. He learned from the book. He is a masterfully trained ninja. He read the ancient scrolls of the forefather ninjas. And we're going to get super transformation. Because even if one of these is Fogblade, I can still do something off of that. And let's see. Well, Artifact Sanctum is here. I probably should have played around in Perm, but who cares? Who plays around in Permanence? Fools do. And I just realized this thing is bigger than I. Shigetsu is not big. Let me think about this. Do I want to blow up my notebook already? Nah, I'll wait till next turn. I'll wait till next turn. And I'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, Phantom Knights is one of those decks that, you know, they get the right setup. They can just go for days. It's a very combo-esque archetype. But fortunately, he doesn't have anything yet. So let's go ahead for Artifact of the Scythe. And we'll stop any extra deck shenanigans for a turn. Granted, if he has Fogblade, well, we'll bait out the Fogblade. That's even better. I would rather bait out the Fogblade now than wait for him to do it later. See, I knew that was Fogblade. I used my ninja powers. Yes, this hat gives me ninja powers, if you were curious. If you didn't know, if you put a funny hat on your head, it basically turns you into a ninja. Yeah. You know how Naruto had goggles? Yeah. That's what that was. So he's gonna make, this guy, the Breaking Sword. No, I don't want you to pop my things. Those are my cards. That's right. I'm gonna steal your break sword. Right now, this is a problem, because he has an Exceed. Exceeds have no levels. Therefore, I cannot use Super Tran on this thing. Because in order to use Super Tran, both monsters have to have levels. And the levels of the monsters sent to the grave... Oh. I was just about to explain Super Tran, but apparently not. So, yeah, basically, I can't use it on this. I have to have levels equaling or exceeding the monster I summon. So, yeah, Break Sword, no levels. But my opponent, no patience. You have to have patience to be ninja. That's just how it is. So, let's go for one more duel today. Maybe do two more. We'll see how the third duel goes. I am still trying to keep these duel videos a little shorter. But we'll go for duel 3 and see where it goes. Okay, that's enough of that. Hello, it's time for the third duel, everybody. Alrighty. Opening hand is a very tricky affair. Yeah. I really wish I had a ninjutsu art in my hand right now, but I don't. It would have been really cool if I did, but I don't. Sadly, Fuma Shuriken is not a ninjutsu art spell. But we'll make do. So far, it's actually been not too bad. You know, we're getting to do the things we want to do. We're getting cards in the hand. Let's go ahead. What do I want here? I kind of want Jogan just in case I draw into one. I hate ninjas with a burning passion. Okay. Just, okay, sure, whatever, man. You hate them with a burning passion, that's your issue. I don't care. I thought you were a Royal Knight hater. No, I don't think ninjas are Royal Knights. Gave them a chance, so they always fail me. I see. Let me think here. I don't have much. I could get ninjutsu spell. You know what? We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot in the dark. It's not the best plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. You know? So we're going to go for our notebook. We'll ditch Goa Goa here. We're going to go ahead and get the ninjutsu spell. And if I can just draw into a ninjutsu art card, I can do something. Okay, I don't. Alright. Well, at the very least, I'll have a 2700 defensive wall. And we'll let our opponent go. And we'll see what they've got. He might have, I don't know, he's talking some big talk. So he might be able to put out. I don't know. I was really hoping to draw two ninjutsu art cards so I could protect Saizo. But as it stands, okay, setting a card, setting another card. Setting many a card. I am thinking this is Nurse Burn. Possibly, maybe, I have no idea. It could be a lot of things, although the fact that he's just playing all these set cards, I don't care for such play. Unless I'm playing Trap Tricks, that's okay. Or Paleo Frog, that's another deck that it's okay to set a bunch of stuff. It is Layer of Dankness, okay. I mean, that could be worse. He doesn't have the field spell. And I've got my field spell, the Hidden Ninja of... Hidden Ninja. Hidden Village of the Ninjutsu Arts. And, okay, he's playing Artifacts. Interesting. I mean, I don't play that much Spell Trap Destruction, so... what does this one do? I don't recall this one. No, not Moral Attack. I know what you do. I know he summons himself, but what does he do? During your opponent's turn, every time an artifact is summoned, this card's on the field, draw one card. You must control this card to activate this effect. Okay. That doesn't do a lot, but okay. Okay, so he does have Artifact Sanctum on top of it all. So this is an artifact deck of some form. Let's see. He's got a Moral Attack. I presume he's gonna go for Scythe. No, he's gonna go for his own Moral Attack. Okay. That's cool. So he'll get to draw a card off Caduceus. Is that how you pronounce this thing? Caduceus. I don't know what this thing is. Have you ever seen someone play this card? This card has not been played since Artifact format. Like, a billion years ago. So... I don't know how it's pronounced. But yeah, he gets to draw off of this thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, so he's just going for some good old Spell Trap Destruction. Which is what it is. So he's trying to get rid of my field spell, but I can go ahead and get rid of Goe Goe so that I don't lose my Saizo. Very cool. And let me think here. Let's go ahead and normal summon the Yellow Ninja. And yeah, we're going to use Yellow Ninja. And we're going to use the field spell to get back one of our cards. Let's get back Notebook. That way I can get out a Jogan. Yeah, that's a nice thing about the village. I can banish ninjas to save my ninjas. And when I summon ninjas, I can get back stuff. It's only once per turn, but it's still something. So let's go ahead and special summon another ninja. Another ninja. Back to the front. Okay, but he's already used Lilith, so it's not like he can do it again. I think he's just trying to protect his balls. Luckily though, Jogan has piercing damage, so it's like cool. And let's see. Oh yeah, all my ninjas get piercing if I put Jogan there. Actually, I can just special summon these both. That's right. That's not a once per turn thing with Jogan. So I'm just gonna summon them both. So we already know this is Moral Attack, and one, I forget which of these is which, but one of those is freaking blow up my back row. Let's see. No, I think we're okay. I'm gonna go for the battle phase. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna attack the Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. That'll do some damage. I'm gonna attack into Caduceus. Who I'm always gonna remember that name now because he's Caduceus. And we'll attack into, oh wait, that's bigger than I am. Oh yeah, that's bigger. Whoops. I messed that one up a little bit, but that's whatever. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Because I can still super tran the Moral Attack. bring out my white ninja, and the white ninja will protect my back row. So let's go ahead and give that a shot in the butt. So we'll use yellow ninja and moral attack here. He'll probably hit me with the duster now, or maybe not. That works too. And we'll go for white dragon ninja. He can no longer destroy my back row. Or he can destroy Fuma Shuriken, but that's about it. And yeah. Get back Hanzo. Why would I not go for my searcher? Why would I not do this? The one good thing right now for us is that artifacts don't do much on their own turn. It's all setting up for your opponent's turn. They're going second to go first. No, they're still like a going first deck to go second. What decks are going second to go first? That's like a deck where it's kind of like the Swordsoul deck, more or less, where you kind of nuke your opponent, like a raw deck, for example, in a sense. A going second to go first deck is one where you let your opponent do stuff, blow up their board, and ooh, I drew into Getsuga. That's actually pretty nice. I don't really need it right now, but it is nice to have it. Let me think about that. It's basically what Getsuga does, is I can tribute him with one ninja. If he's in attack mode, I can put him into defense mode, and summon 2 ninjas from my deck, from my graveyard, I should say. Yeah, and they don't lose their effects or anything, so it's pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get another Super Tran. He's got another of them Caduceus's. I presume he has something to blow out my stuff. So let me think about this. Let's go ahead and tribute Shingetsu to summon out our Shogun. And we'll go ahead and use our field spell, get back yellow ninja. See, I'm more worried than anything this guy has, like, I don't know, back row of some form that would be annoying. And by that, I mean he has, like, a mirror force or something. It's possible. Like, if he's playing a back row heavy deck like this, I could imagine him playing a mirror force. It would probably be storming mirror force, but it could be other things. So, risk it for a biscuit. Okay, it's just Heavy Storm Duster. Okay, so he's blowing up his own back row to activate their effects. Okay. I think I still do the damage. Need to try to banish cards. Oh, so I can't use my Ninja Art Field spell. Okay. What the heck was that? Fail not. Well, we'll see if he fails or fails not. It better not fail you. What does it do? Summon during opponent's turn, target an artifact in the grave, set it to your spell trap as a spell trap. Okay. So we just read some reset a moral attack. Cool. So Saizo's dead, but you're still taking the damage. Let's see. What's this thing's attack? 2000? No. So, oh wait, I should have continued that battle. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. End the phase. What do I have here? Let me think. I could make flare metal. Yeah, why not? Can't be destroyed and it burns him when he starts doing stuff. I can see that being annoying. I can see that being very annoying. And I still have my Super Tran. Let's go ahead and use Getsuga. I'll bring back a couple of ninjas that I can use Super Tran on. So we'll summon these out, and we should be pretty set. He's running on Steam at this point. I still have my field spell to protect myself. He has a moral attack, but I can protect against it. So, I'm really just more, I'm more worried about him having a battle trap than anything. That's like the only thing I'm worried about in this deck. Alright, so Trappy Tricky. Banishing a trap to activate another trap. Okay, Sanctum into another Sanctum. Cool, cool, very cool. Very cool indeed. So what we're going to go ahead and do... We're going to wait here. We're going to wait. He can play this trap whenever he wants, because he used Trap Trick on it. This guy's... He's got some big brain plays. He's got Dagda. And now I can't Super Tran it, because it has no level. It has no level. And he can attack Shingetsu, and yeah, I can't do Jack. I mean, I keep bringing back my Shingetsu, but the nice thing about Shingetsu, if he's destroyed, I can add another ninja. Who do I want? That's a good question. I'd rather keep this just in case. What do you do again? Ninja class attack. Okay, yeah, we'll get our other pendulum, Kagen. Yeah, Kagen's a good idea. Because that way I can get some more attack when I do battle. And remind me, how many moral attacks have you used? Like all of them, I think. No, we got one of them back at one point. No, yeah, he's got 2 here, so he has a 3rd. He has a 3rd, but it's not a problem. I mean, the worst he can do is blow up my field spell, which he can't do. So I'm pretty set. So what we're gonna do here is put Getsuga in attack mode. Summon forth Hanzo. You can use Hanzo's effect, and do I even need to recover anything? Not really. I could, but I don't need to. We're pretty set. I mean, he's got Dagda, he's got Sanctum. And then Dagda, he can set another artifact. And he can blow it during my end phase. I don't know if it's this end phase. It says next end phase, so I presume that means it's this end phase. So he'll get the hammer. What does the hammer do? Target artifact in the grave, summon it in defense mode. Cannot special summon until the end of the turn. Get Vajra. Cool. And let's see. Let's get Acid Rain. Rusty Mist. Make his monsters weak. So what does this do? This card special summon your opponent's turn, destroy all cards in the spell trap zones. Does it even matter if I do anything to that? I guess not. I mean, I already know what one of them is, and all 3 of these activate, so he's going to be taking damage. He's going to be taking a lot of damage to do this. No, we're good. The question is, does he draw 2 off of Caduceus? That's a good question. I don't actually know. All I know is he's going to be taking all this damage. Because then Moral Attack comes back. And I believe it then... Does it then activate a second time? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. You gonna Moral Attack me, dude? Are you gonna? I'm actually more surprised this guy has not thrown out a battle trap yet. You'd think that'd be an obvious thing, like, deceive the opponent. But no, he's playing some nice text. He is playing cards that are very indicative of what he's trying to do. I'm just surprised he didn't mix in, like, a torrential, well, I guess torrential, but, like, Storming Mirror Force would be so devastating. Because I could just bounce all my stuff, and there's nothing I could do about it. But my opponent, he's thinking real hard. He's thinking real hard about whether he wants to summon Moral Attack or not. Actually, he already activated it, so I think he has to... Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I'm wondering if he's got like a big old rank. Maybe he's got like a big old rank 5. Ooh. Well, very interesting. It's always nice to see when people place things that are different. It's always nice to see what they're going to try and do. You don't see pure artifacts very often. You know? Because not everyone cares about backward removal. I mean, nowadays with all the floodgates, people will usually run, you know, a couple lightning storms or something. So it's not like Artifacts is a bad deck to run nowadays. It's just you don't see it. Most people want to play meta junk. You know? They want to play like Swordsoul Tenyis and Eldelich. Things like that. Boring stuff. But this guy, he wanted to try something cool. And I can appreciate that. And he's certainly thinking on that Moral Pack. I don't know what he's thinking about that Moral Pack. It's like, do you summon it or do you not summon it? Pretty sure you're supposed to summon it. but he is not. So I'm just gonna give him a time. I'm gonna give him a minute. Give it a minute. Alrighty, well, I think my opponent has either disconnected or he's given up at this point. His time is running out, and he's done nothing. So, an unfortunate end to a very interesting duel. I definitely would say that I've won this one. I mean, I don't think there's much he could even play to get around this. And yeah, he's timing up. So, yeah, it was a nice back and forth. Unfortunately, my opponent gave up when he could have at least tried a little harder. I mean, he was about to have all these monsters. He could have made, like, I don't know, a big... He could have made an Underworld Goddess or something. Who knows? But we'll never find out. So, there's our third opponent. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the end screen now. Because I got to go take dog for a walk. And that's more important than fourth duel. So, let's go ahead into the end screen. Alrighty, Ninja Control 2022. We actually got 3 wins, which, to be fair, I was expecting maybe 2 out of 3 wins. This is not like a super meta-destroying deck by any means. It's very casual-minded, but very powerful when it gets off the things that it wants to get off. And we were able to get off what we wanted to do. I mean, Scythe did help a little bit, but it was a lot of the other things, Super Tran, and, well, Crackdown didn't really do as much. It helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. And, you know, at the end of the day, we got to play with some ninjas, had some good time with them ninjas, got to just do some damage. I didn't get to summon either of the Ninja Exceed monsters, but it didn't come up. You know, it didn't come up, sadly, but such things happen sometimes. I didn't really use the extra deck except for Saizo, but he is the main dude anyway, so it is what it is. So, I hope everybody at home enjoyed seeing some ninja action. If you did, don't forget to consider that like button and that subscribe button. Again, 600 subs, smash your pass every Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster. How many is that? That many. Barring all the repeats. I'll smash the repeats too, damn it. That's how many, at minimum, we're doing. So, oh wait, hold on. No, it's that many. That many. Okay, right there. That's how many we're doing. So, don't forget that. And so your boy Memphis signing out for now. Next time, isn't it like Pride Month or something? I guess we gotta take a look at Crystal Beast. Hopefully they've stopped getting more support so that I can be up to date. So, I'll see you guys again next time with some Crystal Beasts. And your boy Memphis will be seeing you then. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, you have a good time.